Hello and thank you for watching the EdwinAdvisor show, where I'm here to answer your money questions. So glad you're back and you joined us. Today or this week I've been getting a lot of questions regarding retirement. So what I did is I put together a 5-step process to help you save and be successful in retirement. Here we go. Step number 1, I want you to set goals. Set savings goal every single salary payment that you get. So every paycheck that you receive, I want you to put away anywhere between 10 and 15% of your salary every single pay period into a retirement plan. If you're older and closer to retirement, you've fallen behind on savings, you know what you got to do. You got to amp that up some more. But nonetheless, if you're younger, good for you. 10 to 15% of your salary into a retirement plan, step number 1. Number 2, keep a balanced portfolio. So if you've got stocks, bonds, mutual funds, I don't want you putting all of your eggs in any one basket. I want a diversified portfolio to reduce risk. I am not a big fan of risk, as many of you know who've been following my shows. If you haven't been watching them, watch some prior shows. I talk about why I'm not a big fan of 401ks, my predictions for the rest of this year, so on and so forth. Financial debt of our country. So watch those. I want you to have a well-diversified portfolio. I want you reducing risk. Very, very important. Number 3, watch your fees so that they don't hurt your performance. Fees are a big deal when we're talking about retirement savings. Most of us think that in our 401ks there are no fees, but there's nothing free in this country. 401ks are expensive and they are hurting your long-term performance. So take a look at your 401k. Look at those prospectuses, which none of us or none of you ever read, I'm sure. But look at some of the management fees in some of your portfolios. They're kind of high. So we want to help eliminate or minimize those fees to help our performance long term. That's step number 3. Number 4, consolidate accounts. We have jumped around from job to job, and many times we have 401ks at one job, another 401k at a prior job, and so on and so forth. If you've got multiple 401ks, consolidate those into one account, into an IRA. That is a tax-free transfer from a 401k into an IRA, which stands for Individual Retirement Account. That's a tax-free transaction. That way you can keep a close eye on performance. You can really know what's going on with your account without having statements coming from 2, 3, 4, 5 different brokerage companies or 401k companies, and you can help and try to reduce those fees, as we talked about in step number 3, a little better. Number 5, diversify for taxes. Most of us save money in a taxable account, which would be like your brokerage account or your checking or your money market account, or the majority of us are saving in a tax deferred account. Going back to those IRAs and 401ks, most of us, that's our biggest chunk of savings for retirement, is in a tax-deferred account. I want you to think about adding a third area, which is tax-free savings. That is huge because, again, what we're doing right now is growing this money in a tax-deferred account that usually is a huge pocket of money in order to pay the taxes sometime in the future where we have no idea what the tax rates are going to be at. Most of us have been told, save money, get the tax-deferred break now, and then pay taxes in the future when our tax brackets will be lower. That's a lie. If your tax brackets are lower in the future than they are today, you've done something wrong, meaning you've not done a good job of saving for retirement, or you've done an extraordinary job of saving in a tax-free account. So consider putting money into a tax-free investment. That way, when you retire, if you need $50,000 as an example for income, you don't have to take $70,000 or $75,000 because Uncle Sam needs to take his cut as well. In a tax-free account, if you need $50,000, you pull out what you need and only what you need. Again, step 1, set goals. 2, create a balanced portfolio. Step 3, watch your fees. Step 4, consolidate 401ks and IRAs into one account. Step number 5, diversify for taxes. Look for tax-free investments. Again, my name is Edwin Martinez. I am an advisor. I am EdwinAdvisor. Hashtag it to Twitter with your questions. I'm here to answer them. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. I am so excited about helping you on your journey, and I look forward to the next episode.